Okay, today the pre-market movers are the Magnificent Seven, Mag 7. Planning on going with either Tesla or AVGO. AVGO is up 4%. It has authorized a $10 billion share repurchase program. So AVGO wants to buy back its own shares. AVGO is interesting and Tesla is a moneymaker. It moves a lot. So it's either AVGO or Tesla. Let's first start with SPY. Take a look at SPY. Uh, I've marked the levels in the pre-market, the ones that I found interesting. Low, high. So we're gonna see how SPY moves in the opening period. Probably hope that Tesla moves in the same direction. Uh, Now, next order of business is preparing Tesla. We'll go with AVGO or Tesla. I think the SPX is gonna rise. Tesla should rise as well because if we look at the pre-market movement, what does the pre-market look like? Market is showing an incredibly bullish nature. This is the volume. There was not much volume when the stock was rising, as you can see here. The volumes are increasing after the stock rose. This is selling volume. It's being sold off right now. If we look at AVGO, okay, I think the volume just came in the second half, regardless of how the stock moved. Well, there was no volume even for AVGO. AVGO and Tesla are moving similar. But since AVGO is good news, I'm leaning towards AVGO. Let's look at the daily graph. Uh, Anything interesting? Let me check if I'm actually recording anything. Yeah, okay, I'm recording. Okay, AVGO, AVGO is trading here. How significant is this line? 162. I kind of want to trade AVGO today. Okay, let's just do AVGO. I've already traded Tesla 9x. Let's switch to AVGO. We are bullish. We are taking a slightly bullish bias on AVGO because SPX is high. Any news that supports a bullish bias? Let me check. Of course, we're gonna reconfirm it in the open, but any news that confirms a bullish bias would be nice. The fact that Trump is planning on relaxing the tariff policy might be a nice news. Not sure about the economic highs. Or maybe he's paying attention to the stock market and addressing is also good news. I think that is good enough news for us. So maybe we go with a bullish bias today, but not too bullish. Bullish enough, I would say. I would expect some kind of fall and then a pullback or something like that, or maybe the stock moves, stocks unnaturally move high and then drop. So either a move something like from here it like goes down to SMA and then recovers. That is very much possible. But from here it goes all the way to the EMA and then comes down. Both moves are very possible because the close previous day's close is here, the SMA is here, so 156, 155 range would be interesting to watch. There is support here as well at 157, somewhere below it. I mean, this range is quite interesting. So let me mark 161. I think I will. It is yesterday's high. It's trading above yesterday's high. This is interesting. Okay, this is very interesting. Tesla is trading below yesterday's high. AVGO is trading above yesterday's high. So that makes me a little bit more bullish. So if SPY is bearish today, I'm gonna go with Tesla. As if SPY is bullish, I'm gonna go with AVGO. That sounds like a decent plan. Okay, anyway, let's start marking the most important line here. I think is 158. or yesterday's high. 160, 160 is interesting, very beautiful round number. Um, yes, today's resistance and previous support. Okay, this is interesting. Where else can the stock? I think maybe somewhere at. Do you see any resistance here? But I see some. I see here. I see resistance here. I see some support here. And I see it resisting this. May should I mark 170 as? I'll mark 169. I'll mark 169.5 as important. Why are we doing that? We are doing that because previous one day, previous support and resistance plus uh, one day uh, EMA 9. So those are the two reasons why we chose this as important. Okay, now we go mark activity in the pre-market. According to the pre-market, the important levels are here. Where is this? Pre-lowest. Okay. Pre-lowest. Pre-lowest. Pre-support 159 was supported. So then it rallied all the way up and saw resistance here for the first time at 164, and then it resisted 164 for quite some time. So I'll mark 164 as important. Uh, mm, Res, resub, both it later acted as support here after resisting, and then sellers came in at 165 and then at 166.5. There's nothing interesting. 165. How important is 165? I don't know. I'll still mark. I'll still mark it. Yes. Uh, once it found support here twice, once, twice, and then tried bouncing above it twice. So it's 162 is a good, and there was no resistance here. Might be a good support. Might be a price where people might want to buy. Okay, so I guess those are all the important ones that I see. I don't see anything important. Doesn't mean anything else is important. Now moving on to Tesla. So do we stick to only AVGO or do we also trade Tesla? I'm not sure. Oh, I was supposed to change it to capital.com. That's okay. We'll trade AVGO today. We'll trade non-capital.com today. So let's sync in the layout. Sounds fair. So we'll be watching the graph something like this. I'm bullish on the market today. I want to go bear, I'll go with Tesla. If I want to go bull, I'll go with AVGO. The market's been falling for 2 days really badly. Yeah, let's hope it performs good. Gonna take a quick pause. There are still 15 minutes left until the market opens. I will continue the recording when the market opens. Okay, checking if the recording. Yeah, okay, it's on. Market is gonna open in 30 seconds. SPX going crazy. Okay, the spread on up goes crazy. Volume is good. Move is good. Resisting. Okay, it was supposed to. But have fallen here, but no, I want to confirm the presence of sellers here. We're 30 seconds. And there's some presence of sellers at 69.54. 170 is a good round number. Maybe there might be some more sellers there. I'll wait for I think 2 minutes. I'll wait for second candle confirming that it is not going to rise any higher than this. If we look at the SPX is stuck, not moving. How is Tesla doing? Tesla is not showing a really nice move. Okay, AVGO was really resisted 169.5. Interesting. So we know that there are sellers at 169.5. SPX is falling. Tesla had a small up candle and then okay, Tesla is actually rising. Tesla I think is rising because it has some move left compared to Apple, which really went and hit the an important price level of 169. Now let's see where do buyers step up. We are seeing some level of buying at 167 and we are not seeing that anymore. 166.5 reached 165.5 held up 165.5 held up because it needs some kind of inertia to break through this wall. Like it doesn't have enough inertia to break through this in the start, especially because SPX is not supported the move. What do we do now? I Are we still bullish on AVGO is the question. We are bullish again. It was if we go back to the daily, it either goes. This was I think even predicted. It goes hits, comes back down, or it goes down and then comes back up. There will be buying strength, but not too much. Will it be enough to break 170? Maybe in the second half. SPY is showing another red candle, another bear candle. AVGO is holding that up. We are seeing buyers where buyers are supposed to be present at 165. So we have confirmed that there are sellers at 169.5 and there are buyers at 165. So somewhere here we might want to take a position. If the buyers step into the sellers territory, if I see buyers holding up 169 and not letting it fall, if I see the price being supported nicely, I might take a long and I might hold that long for quite some time because that means the price is really going to move up and away from 169.5. But for now, we're not seeing anything too interesting. Okay, selling pressure here now would be too interesting because then I might go bear. There should be no selling pressure here. Okay, interesting. We are seeing selling at 168. It stepped down from 169 to 160. I don't think so. I don't think the sellers who are at 169.5 and 170 will be willing to sell the stock at 168. They're at least gonna hope for a 169. So maybe I can take a shot at 169 given that there are sellers at 168. Even though the SPX is recovering, actually it's going back to the open. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Hmm. Let's wait for the stock to do something. Should have shorted here and called it a day. $4 move. Good streak, but that is not the correct way of trading. You need to confirm that there are sellers. You cannot speculate. Speculating will lose you money. So we saw some level of selling at 168. If this candle closes below 168, I'm going short. I think I should go short there. Need to make sure I have instant order placement on. I did not have that on. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to go short there, but it's okay. I think it will recover and go back up. I'm not too concerned. Do we take 10 shares? I think we can go 15. We can go 15. Um, if I go short, if I go short here, I should put my SL like right above this area. I want to go short here. Target here, I guess, or maybe hold it longer, but this would be the target. Um, so we have risk reward of 5.73, a stop of 0.45, target 2.5. It's not bad, not too good, nothing crazy. Okay, what? I was expecting buying there, which did not happen. Okay, now I think if the price equals to 166.54, I might short there. I was really expecting to see buyers here. So we are not a bullish on AVGO anymore. We are not bullish on AVGO, we are bearish on AVGO. And we should be shorting at the best chance, at the next best chance we get, which I think might be below 168. Anything, I think this would not be a good 166.5 is not a good entry. It's not A plus setup. Somewhere here it means the stock has recovered completely. This would not be A plus setup as well. This would be B setup, B plus or A setup. I think somewhere here. Here is A plus setup. I'm targeting this area. Should I put a limit order? I don't know. Let's put a limit order at SL, risking 10. Hopefully TP is here. This is the trade I was trying to get into. I was distracted by the order placement. Ah, don't be like me. Okay, again we saw buying, but sellers dipped into 160. Last time they bounced off 165.19. Let me focus on the ask and the bid price as well. The bid is holding 165.5, or at least it's trying. So I think the bid must have gone all the way till 164.5. I mean, this is the buyer's area. There are supposed to be buyers here. Seeing a green candle here is nothing surprising. If I see a black candle, then that is slightly surprising. 167.63. Come on, recover AVGO. Do I short here? Do I take the B plus setup if in case AVGO doesn't recover? I feel like I might miss on a big move if I don't take the short here. Don't fall. Please try to recover. What is the SPX doing? Tesla was a much beautiful trade. Ah, I should have shorted Tesla. I was bullish. Tesla would have made me money. The fall on Tesla was very nice. It resisted 245. No, it resisted 248 very nicely and then fell all the way till 242. That's $5. 5 points. AVGO instead is being supported. Okay, maybe, maybe AVGO is bullish today. Okay, okay, okay. I might. Yes, it is true that buyers are buying at a place where they're getting a good deal, but they're not letting the sellers push down. But that also might be because the SPX is holding up. The SPX is trying to recover. I can see that even Tesla is trying to recover. Okay, Tesla fell. Let's pull it out. So my mouth is becoming dry, but we're not getting any opportunities. SPX rose. AVGO did not. AVGO is holding that 165.5 really, really well. Okay, now it's not. Look, let's focus on the bid. 165, 165.4431. Price action became sketchy here. We're not seeing any abnormal volume either. The original plan was to short somewhere below 168, but if it like holds this price for too long and then rallies, that means there is strength behind the move, especially if it comes on volume. Then I might not take a short here. I might take a short at 169.42, depending on if there are sellers or not. It's possible that all of these sellers came all the way down here. All the sellers at 169, 168. It's possible. And despite that, the price held. Or maybe they'll move upwards. Maybe they'll try to go up. Maybe, they'll try to get a better price for the stock that they're selling. Okay, 167 again showed some selling pressure, which is really nice, really, really nice. That means I would, okay, that is nice. But recover. It's nice. I like seeing selling pressure, but you need to recover and go back to 168. Otherwise, I make more money today. Making no money is better than losing money, I guess. This is trading after all. Be patient. Be patient. SPX is struggling. Okay, SPX fell somewhere right below the open. No, 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 sorry. It fell some and then and then fell some more, then tried recovering and fell. No, it's nowhere near the open. SPX is still short. So I told you, if it's holding up for too long, then it's gonna rise. The fact that it's failing to go above 167 is very concerning. But that can also mean that it's absorbing all the selling here. Again, no volume. Come on, man. How can I say that it's absorbing all the selling? Maybe the sellers are just not participating. Maybe they're gonna participate at a better price. Maybe the good news today is gonna help them get out of the stock. Maybe that's what they were aiming for. No, this is bad. This is bad. The fact that it's dying at 167 is bad. We are again bearish on AVGO. So do we go back to the original plan? You can see here this a limit order here, right? We are at 63. This is 40. No, no, don't do this to me. Go back. Please go back up. No, don't do. Please go back. Shift. Cell. How will I make money? I need to feed a family. Go back up, brother. Let's target the lows because no reason why we should not. Let's not put it TP. We will. I think if it comes here, I'll take a partial out and then maybe hold it longer. Because at the end of the day, you're shorting a stock that was supposed to rise. So that had some bullish momentum as well, and you can see bullish momentum here as well. Am I recording? I just want to check again. Stop recording. I am recording 26 minutes. Okay. Long video, right? Okay, do I take a market order short here? Come on. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. I'm becoming desperate, guys. Do I take the short here? No. Okay, I'm in. Okay, my stop is very close, very tight. I'm just gonna let it. What should I be watching right now? I'm not seeing the sellers I was expecting here at 168 point. I'll take the quick $4 L because okay, now it's $8 L. I'll try re-entering the stock at a different time. $10. All that still lost money. The sellers are not stepping in when they're supposed to, or are they? 168.02. And I was stopped out. The SPX is falling now. Should I go back in? I feel like I should go back in. Wait, what is the wait? I forgot to check the volatility index. Volatility is not that high. My stops are supposed to be tighter, my entries are supposed to be better. But VIX of 37 is still high enough. So I will try again. Another $12. Okay. How much do you expect it to fall, Mark, compared to what you're planning on losing? How much do you expect it to fall? Might be supported here. Or do we just let it? But it was good to see that there was selling pressure at 169, came down to 168.32. SPX dropped as well, by the way. Tesla fell beautifully. Tesla would have made you money. Okay, do we take a partial out? We take a partial out. seven stocks. Buy. Shit, I was late. Yeah, I think you need to have quick order execution. I'm gonna make some hotkeys later. I'm gonna make. Okay, the recovery on SPX is much better compared to AVGO. That is good news. So we might not take a partial out. We will wait. VIX is rising. The stock is volatile. I think we can close at. Let's measure our profits maybe at 43. At $43. I think we can. I think that would be a good trade at 43. But we'll take a partial at 43 because at the end of the day, the stock has good news and the stock has strength. So I cannot argue with that. It touched the view up and is showing strength. So maybe maybe it's not something I wanna fight. I'll take 33 and then 38 or 43. Ah, the way it's edging the TP. Just get there already. Okay, I think I'm seeing way too much support. I'll quit it. Now let's just wait again. And let's make this 15. I'm gonna quit with full size. Don't tell me if I'm not able to quit this trade, I'm gonna be losing money. Actually, I'll just quit now. I am late, but every time I try to quit. So yeah, you need to be quick, a little bit quick in executing your orders. Also, always important to have hotkeys. I could have dipped at 40, and now I'm reconsidering my life decisions. But the good news is that the stock doesn't have any. Okay, there was volume here though. Huh? Keep an eye on that. The, let's not develop a selling bias because we're in the move. The stock did move from 165.5 when it was originally at 165.04, so that is not good news for us. And one of the reasons why we should have dropped the trade when we had the opportunity. But again, it's not outperforming SPX. SPX is rising with a much quicker pace compared to AVGO. So I guess we can move our profits lower. We can go 63 then. So yeah, another benefit of marking the levels is that you know where to take the TP, you know where to take the profits. I can actually even put it even lower at 162, but I don't know when a sudden buying pressure is gonna come and just evaporate my profits, or maybe it might come right now and I might end up losing the money today. Really wanted to. I missed a move here because of order execution speed. I really want to get in here. I got in late. Had to fight a little bit of the buying momentum, and that cost me a little bit money. And again, I was late in exiting. I really wanted to suppose. I really wanted to exit there. Let me check how long the video has become. It has become 34 minutes. GG. So we saw selling at what price? At 71, somewhere below 168. But the fact that it recovered to 168 after bouncing over 165 is not good news. Now the question becomes, do I take SL or do I take Do I bring SL down all the way to here and not take any loss, just call it $10 loss day and leave? Or do I leave it out there and maybe add a little bit more size to the stock? If it turns from somewhere earlier than 168, then I might actually, instead of 43, I'll go for 64. I'll go longer, I'll wait longer because that means the selling pressure is more than what I expected. And the truth is that AVGO is still underperforming the SPY. It's not beating the SPY. Even Tesla recovered. Actually, the graph on Tesla and AVGO looks quite similar. Tesla is just a lot cleaner. The fall was so much cleaner on Tesla. I'll just show you the SPX graph real quick. Sticking to the level so well. I'm just saying. Always, market always respects the levels. So always keep that in mind. Okay, so it turned a little bit earlier, or it might even range in this area. Something to consider, something to keep in mind is that it might range in this area as well. Might not necessarily take a momentum move. Yeah, actually, it might. Since the stocks, since the SPY fell a lot, the entire market is green. I forgot to see that. Entire market is actually green. I think everything opened up. That's why. Not because they're doing well after opening. Apple gained everything in the free markets. Apple wants to fall and then gain. Actually, yeah, I am gonna hold the $65 line because Apple really wants to fall and then gain some more. Everyone gets an opportunity. Apple opened so high, nobody got an opportunity to buy. Or maybe it went so low that anybody who bought yesterday desperately, and that is all the move you're gonna get. Does it have insane buying strength? No. But does it mean that it will fall and I'm in a very good position? No. I might have got lucky with this candle. Might not get lucky again. I think I should not be greedy and or maybe I should be patient. God knows. God knows what I'm supposed to do. Or maybe I should drop at the view app because I'm tired now. Be patient, Mark. Be patient. I'm gonna drink water. I'm sorry if I make swallowing noises. Okay, Avgo is really holding up the view app. I think I'll just drop. I'll drop it. $24. Not feeling comfortable anymore. I'll drop. At 21. It's okay, I could have done better. So we will net minus 12 plus 21. Ignore these. I was just doing random VSC. All of this is done by name. Ignore these. So 22 minus 12 is how much I might need a calculator. 22 minus 12. So I guess I made. Oh, it says realized. I made $10 today. Yeah. Noob. Anyway, inshallah, see you tomorrow. I'll post this on YouTube.